Ada ijo sara ijan dilangga timbangna dari ijan binaso sarakan na untung mahia jo patin kahada panduan dan kuaso sarakan untung mahia jo patin kahada panduan dan kuaso sansai padang padang kualang kahada panduan dan kuaso. They fall to the earth of Tigoluha, which is the heartland of Minangkabau. The highest respect is offered to you when we offend or make mistakes. We humbly ask for your forgiveness. Our great leaders are just and fair. Many rights that yet have been prepared. The core of our faith, renewed and strong. Please be patient for a moment. Our honored guest, relax and enjoy. We shall now begin our Randai play.
Welcome to the return of Randai, which now becomes rooted in Hawaii. To Honolulu, we bow our heads. In Manoa, we put our hands together to kindly ask forgiveness of the entire audience. To the young and the old, we pay our respects. We release our inner desires. We give our everlasting hope. We present the story of the Randai, the well-known tale of Manadin and Subang Bagelang. The story we are about to perform is like preparing a good curry. If the seasonings are not the best, the flavor isn't spicy enough, or if the salt is not quite right, help us to make it perfect. We are certain there will be some awkward moments, mistakes and forgetfulness. The composition may seem out of place, so we ask for much forgiveness. Now, please, audience, relax and enjoy the show.
The story of Manadin and his true love, Subang Bagelang, and his true love, Subang Bagelang. In the land of Sandi and Baka, Magi comes from a mountain village. And he will face an arrogant king. Ninkaragi is the name of his kingdom. The cruel king, Raja Dwapale, holds the lands under his selfish rule. Holds the lands under his selfish rule. He fancies that he'll live forever. In the minds of Raja Dwapale, a new idea begins to take shape. A new idea begins to take shape. What he will have is servants
O Salamite, man with a good heart, who's always wise and always true. Ujang, I feel something in my heart. Come here to my side. I'll tell you.
Have mercy, mercy 1,000 times upon the body of your servant. I, in offering 10 fingers raised, and I shall always tell you the truth. What is the problem? Where is the crisis? Why should I now appear before you? Did the Dobalang steal the spices? Was there wrong judgment by Kangaroo? Has any widow's name been shamed? Or the boundary been destroyed? Convey it explicitly, oh please. Relieve me from this troubled state.
Oh, Bujang, oh, young man, the one who's always ready to help. In order to come to what we meant, listen carefully. Don't miss a word. The reason I asked you to appear today is not because Dubalang stole the spices. It's not because of a wrong judgment, not even due to a broken boundary, nor or any widows being shamed. The thought that's always on my mind is a good idea that has been created. I have a strong belief, you'll find, about my sister, Puti Nilam Chayo. She is growing up even as we speak, and still does not have a husband yet. Let us organize a galangang. A 6-month party she'll get. We'll have gambling and cockfights. We'll slaughter 5 water buffaloes. Stay awake for days and nights. We'll invite everyone throughout this province. We'll entertain the whole land. Invite every unmarried prince. These are my wishes. This I command. Don't waste time. You've a party to plan.
All you have wished and ordered, my lord. I shall never argue any of these. Well, now let's bring them together. A servant and Dubalang, everyone. Oh, I should be going now, my lord. Our respective jobs need to be done.
my son, Mage, Manadin, you who are the apple of my eye. I wonder, is there any anger within? You seem deep in thoughts. The days fly by. There is something bothering you, I see. Your mind, it's not focused. You are distracted. Knotted and tied you seem to be, like woven patterns wrongly exacted. Son, explain it to us and make it clear. Do not let a mist envelop your heart. Regardless of our reaction, you must persevere. Express your concern. Tell worry depart.
Oh, my honored mother and father, I was lost in contemplation a while ago. My eyes were on one thing, my mind on another. I will tell you now what you want to know. I was sitting by myself there in the shade of the Kamunyang tree when a letter was entrusted to my care. A royal guard brought it to me. It was an invitation to the Galangang, to the festival Putin Ilam Chayo, sister to the king Rajotu Obole, in honor of her search for a husband. Near Singkarak, the Galangang rages. The cockfights are festive days and nights. Men clamoring about to place their wages, broken spurs from so many fights. Scattered about are rivers of cock's blood. Cereal leaves litter the reddened earth. The trampled ground has turned to mud, and all about is gaiety and mirth. Mother and father, I must beseech you. I want to ask your gracious permission. I want your approval and blessing too, to allow me to go to the competition. It feels impossible not to go. Please give permission. Please do not say no.
My beloved son, one of my body, if that is what you wish for, we will let you go on your quest. Just be careful, this I implore. Once you've arrived at the Galangang, if you gamble or bet on a cockfight, control yourself. Don't gamble too long. Don't bend to temptation. Use all your might. Beware of pawning your good character. Don't ever sell out your principles. Such shame would stain our descendants. Then it would be too late to be sorry. That is all I can say to you, son. Perhaps your father will add some more.
Oh, my own son, Mage, Manadin. All that your mother has said is true. Be on your way, let your journey begin. But first, there is something you must listen to. As you make your way throughout this land, allow these words of wisdom to follow. 3 types of men you must understand. Please listen to the advice I bestow. The first man is the scatterbrain man. The second man is the troublemaker. The third man is the upstanding one. The scattered-brain man, he is always in doubt, like tall grass on the slope of a hill. When the wind blows, he tosses about. He has no belief, conviction, or will. Now, about the troublemaker. He turns peace into chaos all around. Slander and lies wherever he can. Wherever he is, agitation is found. He loves to see people get divorced, hates it when they reconcile. He ruins people's lives with no remorse. He delights in things terrible and vile. Finally, the upstanding man. He is always resourceful and clever, knows every creek and path in his land. He is always thoughtful and resourceful with each endeavor. He knows hierarchy and protocol. He knows traditions and taboos. He knows who is who and is kind to all. He knows etiquette and he knows what to do. His greatness lies not in being strong, but in knowing the right use of his strength. He is a fence around tradition. He is a fortress to shelter our honor. Bear this in mind. Keep it as guidance. As long as you follow the righteous way, Allah will support you with much patience. Do you understand all that I have to say?
I have understood what you meant. My father's advice, you'll find, is like black ink applied to parchment. I'll never forget. I'll keep it in mind. If it is forgotten during my sleep, I'll make sure to dream of your pleas. When I awake, your wisdom I'll keep. Now, Father, is your heart at ease?
My dear son, apple of my eye, soothing remedy for my headache.
We are only too glad to hear that our words have your acceptance. Well now, here is a pouch full of gold. Take our rooster, the spotted yellow one. Take of spurs all that you can hold. It is best to go on your way now, my son. Just one more thing, my dear son. Please remember your engagement, your promise to marry sweet Subong. Cloth is exchanged. She's given her consent. Please speak with her before going along.
My good parents, I will do as you say. Good character should never go astray. We'll be apart for many days. Stepping forward, I'll go on my way.